And since my laptop is acting screwy and I can't see the screen, I gotta look at it on my phone. Okay, cool. Got it. It feels weird not being able to see what the heck I'm doing up there, but that's okay. We're gonna make it work. And pretty soon here, I'm sure I'll have a new laptop. So we're gonna start. I'm gonna do a 7-card spread. We're gonna start with the metaphysical cannabis oracle, and then we'll use the fatality tarot, and then we're finally gonna go into the trivia cards. I miss doing the trivia. I saw that yesterday, and I was like, "Oh my god, we gotta bring the trivia back." So yeah, we're gonna do that. We are definitely gonna do that. Shout out to Golden Amazon, our first commenter for the live session. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. All right. Let's see. Past energy, please. Past energy, we have bliss and trust coming out in the past. In the current energy, please. In the current energy. In the current energy, we have justice with Oshun. Justice is here. All right. In the hidden blessing. In the hidden blessing, we have crystal technology, silicon. Okay. In the challenge. In the challenge, we have conjuring legacy. All right. And then next, we'll pull for the other side of the table energy, the environmental energy. We have Sabsa, clarity. Sabta. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it says clarity. The guidance. Somebody got the clarity around you. Okay. The guidance is union, and it's in reverse. Hoo-wee. Okay. Is that resonant to you? Is it time to step away from a union? Let's see. Outcome energy. Outcome energy is Osanyin grace. Divine grace, baby. Grace is here. All right. Let's see the bottom of the deck. What do we have? Nomo. Change. There's a change at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Let's take a look at the tarot. I have the Vitality Tarot here today. So let's put some shuffles on that. Thank you for the growth on the channel. Thank you for your love donations. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for choosing me for your personal consultations. I absolutely love and adore the way we all show up to play our role in this thing here called life. Okay. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to celebrate this thing called life. Prince is in the house. I'm not sure why he's in the house other than to say that, but Prince is in the house. All right. Let's find out more about this experience right now. All right. Why is bliss and trust here in the past? All right. Those were issues you had to work on within yourself. We have the Page of Cups. Yeah. When you were a kid, you learned you couldn't trust people. And that shit carried. You learned long ago that you couldn't trust people and you couldn't understand why. You knew that you were honest. Why does everybody else have to be a liar? Why is everybody else so sneaky and always up to some shit? I don't get it. That's what I hear. I see like you've told yourself this so many times. You're like, I just don't understand. But ever since you were young, like trust was an issue. Because as I look at this trust card, it looks like a curtain closing on it. It looks like the curtain's closing on the trust. And this happened young in life. So somebody in your experience who, by all human standards, you should have been able to trust in and rely upon was not trustworthy. This formed a core memory. And the trouble with that is it sticks with you, it sticks in your energy. So let's see, in the current experience, you have Oshun and Justice. I heard now you're making them pay for it. Now you're making them pay for everything. Let's see. Why do we have Oshun here with Justice in the current experience? Show me more. Thank you. And we have the Page of Swords. Yeah. So you had to learn that you're so innocent, but everybody is not. And now you're learning that you have to uh, stand up for yourself. You have to administer justice. You have to be ready to hit them how they hit you. You know what I'm saying? It's like when they show you how to treat them, remember that. When, they think that they can do things to hurt you and lie and cheat and steal and whatever the fuck they think they're getting away with, you got to bear that shit in mind in the way you move forward. So let's see. In the hidden blessing, you had crystal technology. I heard you're blessed, safe, and protected. And this crystal technology is showing me the crystal at the center of your pineal gland, which is active, baby. It's lit the F up. So this is telling me your intuition is definitely working, but it's being clarified by the Five of Cups. The hidden blessing is this experience and the sadness that goes with it is causing a strengthening of your ability, of your desire to yield to honor and to respect what you hear intuitively, what your intuition is telling you. I heard you're too big for this fishbowl anyways. In other words, whatever the situation is that has come to justice now, you're learning you have to cut it up now. uh, this situation, it was keeping you small anyways, is the way I'm hearing it. It was keeping you small. You're not meant to be contained. Somebody wanted to contain you and keep you there. And there's something in your experience where your intuition is showing you now that it's time to cut ties. Like this Page of Swords, he looks like he has cut every one of those dandelion seeds that was blown in through the wind. Somebody had some wishes. Somebody had some wishes they were making, banking on your life, and yeah, you cut that shit off. That's a blessing. The challenge is conjuring and legacy. The challenge is, I heard, to speak it out the way you want it to come about. That's one of the things that's a challenge. Let's see. The challenge with the conjuring and legacy is the sun. Yeah, baby. Your big challenge right now is you got to speak out success. You got to speak out winning. You got to speak out your empowerment. You got to speak out everything working out your way. What's done in the dark comes out to the light. Anybody that thinks they getting away with shit is only fucking gaslighting theyself, because what's done in the dark always comes out into light, and good does triumph over evil. And I know it. I heard, and I know it. And that's the thing, is you know it. You have to know it. You have to know that anytime anything happens, they said it would do good right now to do a little bit of a past review of all the times that these muckahuckahoos thought that they could mess with you, and then they ended up hurt in whichever form or fashion that happened. It could have been hurt in their wallet, their car got hurt, their body got hurt. I don't know. But you were being protected. You were always being protected. Let me see. Who's this? What's with this clarity card here? What to sabata TSABTA. Okay, the clarity card is coming out with the Tower and Nine of Cups, and I'm being guided to keep both. I wasn't planning on keeping anything. more than one card, but they specifically said I need to keep both. So there's somebody here around you that knows that this shit falling apart is gonna be a wish fulfillment for you. So don't stress, boo. Don't let it bother you. This tower needed to fall. There was so much bullshit in this. It was built on a false foundation. That whole foundation was cracked. Like, baby, just let it go. Somebody's here, like, I see exactly what's going on. I know you're all emotional about this. I know this is different for you. I know it's hard, but I promise I promise you're going to be happier at the end of this. This person can see the whole situation clearly because they're not emotionally invested. They're not emotionally manipulated, and they're not being strung along by situations where you're trying to chase somebody, trying to get some trust. Let me see. We had union in the reverse in the position of your guidance. So let's see. Clarify the union in reverse as guidance for the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, baby, this cycle is over. It's time to burn rubber on them. It's time to get the F out. It's time to lock the door and seal it tight because the Wheel of Fortune, it doesn't matter which deck I see it in, it always reminds me of a bank vault door. Access denied, bitch. Okay. It's like you don't have the coding to get in here. The retinal scan is failed. And it's like as soon as they fail the retinal scan, this laser comes and takes them out. So there's somebody here is like, that union, no, no. It's not. So okay, let me see grace from Osanyin. Clarify the grace card as outcome. Thank you. Really? All the way down there? Hold on. All right. It's the Three of Swords. The truth, it hurts like a bee, but sets you free. You were trying to hold on to this situation for way too fucking long. And God is like, oh no, this is not working. Two of Pentacles. These two don't mix like oil and water. The Two of Pentacles has never really said that to me before. But today, the Two of Pentacles is saying, these two are oil and water. It doesn't mix. It's got to go. It's time for change. It does always, Two of Pentacles always says to me, change in the bottom of the Oracle deck that we used does say the word change. So change is definitely afoot. Let's get into some trivia. There'll be 3 questions on each card. The first one is always a true or false. The second is a multiple choice, and the third is a open-ended question. Our first position, clarifying trust and bliss. Ooh, we have a toy. You know what toy that is? Is the Ouija board. Ouija board. Okay. So Parker Brothers, first question, true or false? Parker Brothers manufactured Ouija boards before it manufactured the game Monopoly. Is that true or false? False. Parker Brothers started manufacturing Ouija boards in 1966. It debuted Monopoly in 1935. Our multiple choice asks, Ouija boards were first created in which country? Was it Germany, Italy, or the United States? Ouija boards were first created in which country? The correct answer is the United States. All right. And our open ended question asks, what is the name for the special triangular pointer used in Ouija boards? It's called a planchette. Okay. So, Ouija boards are not older than Monopoly. Monopoly is older than Ouija boards. Okay. But we're talking here about trust, that somebody did something to close the trust in you. You know why? I just saw it. And the Ouija boards were made in the United States, and that little triangle thing is called a planchette. The Ouija board came out in this position because this person could have did some sort of psychic magic, some sort of investigation, divination on you when you were young. This person Okay, they saw an energy in you, and they knew if you were and it doesn't necessarily have to be a person, because they're showing me this could be just like what the darker energies did. Like they put you through all these situations to break your trust that good people get good things, and that you're blessed, safe, and protected. So you could have, as a young person, dealt with this attack, that attack, the other attack. The whole thing was that there was energies and or energies communicating with people and stirring their dark hearts to do dirty shit to you. Again, somebody here could have been playing with some Ouija board energies. Somebody I just see played with the Ouija board as a kid and witnessed a spiritual attack. See, the thing about Ouija boards is where tarot cards are shown as tools for spiritual development and self study. Ouija boards are literally called a game. It's literally in the game section. And so what's the problem with that is that, the fact that it's a game means we can toy with you. Even in this card, it says it's a toy. Now, I'm not saying anything other than that. You do with it what you want. If somebody here was playing with the Ouija board as a kid, they saw some sort of attack, they were physically attacked. The fact of the matter is, it was all about you losing trust with source, because I'm seeing this light here as source energy, pure light energy. Okay, pure power and potential energy. And then it looks like curtains that are being closed over it. There was an attack as a kid to try to get you to close off your trust in your well being, in your safety and spirit. And for some of you, this is about a person who could see an energy in you, somebody who could have seen an energy in you and then go on to do some sort of divination, get a reading on you, do a reading on you, something like that. Okay, let's go on to the current energy where we had Oshun with justice and the Page of Swords. Let me see what trivia card can reveal more detail for us about this, please, and thank you. There it is. We have a nut. Do you know what kind of nut that is? Okay. It says it's a pistachio. Um, True or false question. Pistachios were originally dyed red to symbolize good luck. Is that true or false? That's false. They were dyed red to hide discolorations on the shells. Okay. Multiple choice question. Which of these is true about pistachios? Is it one, ground up shells are used in pavement? Is it two, Iran is the largest producer? Is it three, they are fat free? Which of these is true of pistachios? If you guess answer number two, Iran is the largest producer, you are correct. Okay. And our open ended question, name the layered ice cream dessert that usually features pistachios, cherries, and chocolate as flavors. The correct answer is spumoni. All right. So here's the thing. Now we're at justice. Something or someone that you had hot in your heart. Oh, you've totally cooled down now. Interestingly enough, um, you realize, I'm getting from this card, you realize that you gave more of meaning to this person's feelings for you. It's like they're showing me this with the fact that they were dyed to hide discolorations. It's like you always covered up for this person, you always made excuses for them, you always explained away why it was okay, why this situation was this way. You kept excusing what was going on. You're not anymore. You've gone cold like ice cream, baby. Yeah. Iran is the largest producer of pistachios. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Okay, so there's something here about being a nut. It was making you fucking crazy that you kept running from the facts that were being shown to you. But when you realize it, all of a sudden you went emotionally cold. And it's like whatever was emotionally pulling on you before did not work anymore. Did not work anymore. It now it's like you're like cutting straight through the BS and this, yeah. Anywhere where they um, fed you lies, anywhere where you kept taking it, just taking it, going through stuff, and covering over their sins, covering over their wrongdoings, covering over the way they treated you when you should have been treated better. All of that is done. Yeah. Because now you're realizing what these people are in your life. And the chocolate is giving me cacao. I'm seeing that you had some sort of an awakening. Some of you could have did some sort of ceremony or something like that that helped you realize what you needed to cut out, and that they were coming in with this sweet energy, right? Somebody was coming in with this sweet energy, but at the end of the day, it was a split energy. You cannot trust them. So, they turn you on, they speak the right words, all the perfect words to rope you in, and then boom, they drop the bomb on you. Once you realize it all, your heart gets cold towards it. It's like, oh, that shit doesn't work here no more. You can bring me all the fucking roses, apologies, sweet candy. I don't know what they be doing. I don't know what they be doing, but they be doing something to try to keep you roped in. And you're just like, that's not going to work no more. So let me see now in the hidden blessing with the crystal technology and the 5 of Cups. What is the trivia card that's going to reveal more details about this position? Thank you. All right. So, hidden blessing. We have this actress coming through. All right. Rose McGowan. True or false? McGowan was engaged to singer Marilyn Manson. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. That's true. McGowan was engaged to singer Marilyn Manson. Uh, multiple choice. McGowan played the character Paige Matthew on what TV series? Was it Charmed? Was it Felicity? Or was it Sabrina the Teenage Witch? McGowan played the character Paige Matthews on the TV series Charmed. Open-ended question. McGowan appeared in both of the 2 horror movies released in 2007 as a twin bill. Name one of the movies. If you named either the movie Death Proof or Planet Tarot, no, not Planet Tarot, Planet Terror, thank you, then you got it right. This is the movies were billed together under the title Grindhouse, not Groundhouse, Grindhouse. Yeah, so interestingly enough, in the hidden blessing, crystal technology, 5 of Cups, and now we got Rose McGowan. And guess what? Somebody here, hidden blessing, you were married to a fucking Satan worshiper. You were married. Marilyn Manson was, I don't remember the specific details, but if I remember correctly, he was baptized and given position in the Church of Satan. Uh huh. Like Aleister Crowley's people. I don't know. What I do know is this man mutilated his body to be able to suck his own phallic piece. And that's just some strange shit. Like, I'm strange, and that's a lot for me. No judgment, but that's a lot for me to grasp. I'm just saying, here's the thing though. They never got married. Hidden blessing is this union is broken, as the union in reverse says. Okay. Also, hidden blessing in this. McGowan played Paige Matthews on the series Charm. This is about three sisters who are witches. They discover that they're witches. So, in this energy, you found out you were gifted. You had powers and you had the opportunity to practice using them in this experience, even though you don't like it. And with the two movie titles, Death Proof and Planet Terror, under the title Grindhouse. Grindhouse talking about there's been a lot of work at home, but this experience is giving you proof that you have broken the old cycle. You are no longer who you used to be. And Planet Terror, honey, it was full of a whole lot of shit, a whole lot of bullshit. Like you could have felt like your whole life was being invaded, but it made you attached to your power. I see that whole like engaged to Marilyn Manson thing, like you were dealing with another person who had a lot of power. You were. Um, but people have the ability to choose how they're going to use their power for the right, for the wrong, for the good, for the bad. And I just see like those two energies are not compatible. It could have looked like it on the surface at first until that shit was revealed. Until the light of the sun shone on it. We have the sun in the next position. Hello. With the Conjuring and Legacy card. Let's see what's trivia card goes here to give us more information. It just freaking. Okay, so the challenge, it just flew right out. It's another toy. You know what it's called? Okay, for trivia, it's the Tamagotchi. So, true or false? The name Tamagotchi means watchful parent in Japanese. Is this true or false? False. It's a merging of the Japanese word for egg and the English word watch. Watch the egg. Okay. Multiple choice question. What virtual pet similar to Tamagotchi but intended for boys was released by the same company? Was it Battlemon, Digimon, or Pokemon? And if you chose answer number 2, it was Digimon, and then you were correct. All right. Now, open-ended question. What Japanese company designed the original Tamagotchi? Bandai designed the original Tamagotchi. So if that's what you guessed, you got that correct. Okay. So, Conjuring in the Sun. We mentioned already being cautious about what you're speaking out because that's what comes about. You got to speak out this power over your life, right? Watch the egg, okay? Tamagotchi means egg and watch, okay? Meaning, watch what hatches from the words you speak over your life, right? Now, here's the other thing about it. Digimon, it's like digital. What is digital? It's a false reality. Watch out for digital falseness. Watch out for false faces. Watch out for false people. Fucking background people, NPCs, BS, because Bandai, okay. It looked like the word band-aid with the last without the last D. So the D, okay, something about the D. Um, it's n- Listen, it's not a band-aid. It's not a band-aid. You're replacing it with something else. Don't look for a freaking band-aid. The other thing that I saw in this was band AI. As I look at the word band AI, and I didn't think about band like music. I thought about band like what. So in other words, let me just tell you what I'm seeing. A band of NPCs, a band of background people, a band of fucking program sheeple running around, artificial intelligence, okay, trying to confuse you, trying to influence. Don't fall for the influence of people who ain't even freaking independent thinking, people who are under programming, heavily programmed, people who are heavily living a life through the filtered eyes, who don't have authenticity, who have a lack of free will and independence. Watch out for that. Do not follow their example. As you speak things over your life, you want to speak true empowerment. Don't get caught up in the false distractions of this life. Okay. In our next position, we have the energy on the other side of the table. We had clarity. We had the Nine of Cups and the Tower. Clarify that some more. Thank you. Clarifying that, we have another actress. Look at that. We have Angelina Jolie. All right. Um, True or false? Angelina Jolie's father is actor John Voight. That's true. And multiple choice question. Jolie has several children. Which of the following is the oldest? Is it Maddox? Is it Pax? Or is it Shiloh? That was barely a bell. Okay. If you guessed correctly, Maddox is the oldest. Okay. And Jolie won a Best Supporting Actress for her work in a 1999 film. What was the film? The film was entitled Girl Interrupted. Okay, we have somebody here who has three children. We have somebody here whose dad's name is John. Okay, we have somebody here who has the same career as their father. And we have somebody here who could have spent some time in a mental health asylum. Um, there was somebody here who was basically looked at like they were fucking crazy, even though they weren't. They were just different. They were somewhere on the spectrum, but they weren't criminally insane. um Emotionally detached, maybe. This is what this person is seeing for you. At least you got your three kids, okay. And girl interrupted. It's like the situation is just an interruption. It's gonna pass. What happens with an interruption? Things resume. Okay. All right. In the guidance, we had the union in reverse with the wheel of fortune. Let's see what trivia card will add more to that information for us, please. And thank you. One trivia card. Okay. And we have this car model. Do you know the logo? We have a car model here. It's a Mustang. So, true or false? The Mustang is known as the pony car. It's true. All right. Multiple choice question. Which of these is true about the Mustang? It was introduced in 1964. It was originally made by American Motors. Since 2007, all models are convertibles, which is true. The true statement is it was introduced in 1964. I'm tripping because it wasn't originally made by American Motors. And I know for a fact that I've seen plenty of Mustangs that are not convertibles way past 2007. So, originally introduced in 1964, the year 1964 is significant for somebody. The open ended question, in which 1974 film and its 2000 remake does the main character plan to steal a Mustang, codename Eleanor? The title of that movie is Gone in 60 Seconds. It has Nicolas Cage in it. Okay. So here's the thing. The union is in reverse. The wheel of fortune is here. I already told you that looks like a freaking vault door. It looks like sealing the door shut. Somebody has access denied now. The fact that we have the Mustang here is like, get out of there. Yeah, get out of there. Yes, it was the pony car. They could look at you like you're just gonna be so gentle, so sweet, but really you're a Mustang. You're gonna vroom vroom and get the fuck up out of there. Um, they are not what you are not what they thought you were, and vice versa. So the guidance gone in 60 seconds. That's the guidance. Like it should take you no time to get gone in 60 seconds from this situation. Hmm. All right, let's find out the outcome energy. We had Osan Yin with grace and the Three of Swords, the truth that hurts like a bee but sets you free. Can you show us some more details on that? Thank you. Immediately it comes out. And here we go. Outcome energy. It's a company. You see the logo? It's Shell Oil. Okay. Um First question, true or false? Shell started as a company that sold seashells. Is that true or false? This is true. Founder Marcus Samuel originally sold antiques but expanded to importing seashells. Multiple choice question. What type of shell is depicted in the logo? Is it abalone, clam, or scallop? It's a scallop. Okay. And open ended question. Name the country where you'd find the headquarters of the Shell Group. The headquarters of the Shell Group is in the Netherlands. Okay. So, interesting. Shell Oil Company started as a company that sold seashells. Seashells, you hear. You hear the ocean in it. Ah, okay. Thank you. So, what I see is this is outcome energy. This situation was something that got you started very much on listening to how you feel. But you didn't fully understand what those feelings were telling you when you got into this. And you found they're just giving me oil, like oil on the tongue, which is like a sneaky, snaky energy. Somebody who says all the right words to get you to fall for whatever their conniving plan is. And I am hearing conniving. Okay, it's a scallop shell outcome energy. Scallop is actually making me think of scalping, and I heard off with their heads. Yeah, that's what I got from that. Scalping, like the Indians did, off with their heads. The scalping, they would literally just cut the scalp right off of the top of these people's head, and they'd be running around with all their hair. Hmm. And the country with the headquarters of the Shell Group is the Netherlands. Ah, I heard you're going to learn about getting involved in connections following the calling of your nether regions. The vajayjay is a horrible choice of partner. The dick is a horrible choice of partner. Don't let your no-nos and your nanas choose for you who to be with. They don't have the right kind of brain. Moving forward, you will use the brain on top of your shoulders, above your neck, the one in your head, not the one in your pants. So, interesting. This is what I have for your message today. Put some in the comments. Let me know how it's coming out in your experience. And until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. 감사합니다. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks.